Have you ever wondered what happens when you take someone who's been struggling with a 30 handicap and hand them the most cutting edge equipment around? Well, that's exactly what we're doing today with my dad, Tony. He's 79 years old and he's been battling the course with a mismatched collection of ancient clubs. We're talking about gear that's literally older than his grandchildren. I mean, heck, his driver alone is over 16 years old, which is basically the Stone Age when it comes to golf technology. And today, we're flipping the script entirely. PXG and I are surprising something he's never experienced, a proper club fitting, for their complete Wildcat full bag set, and its centerpiece, their game improvement driver, which has been designed to give him amazing distance, better control, and an upgrade I'm sure he'll never forget. So let's do this.
So we're going to start off in that hybrid. Again, 6 hybrid comes in at 28 degrees of loft. Let's see a couple swings here, and then we're going to do the same thing as the irons. We're going to take a look, see where we can improve, what tweaks we can make, and just get you set up.
Okay.
Couple swings. Great. That's a good sound, isn't it?
Yeah.
Look at that.
I do have that feel, but it's just a matter of making it work.
Yeah. Couple more there.
Okay.
Let's see 2 to 3 more. Good. Launch a little bit higher. Even a fraction off the heel, but not bad. Couple more.
Okay.
Now, that ball played a little bit further back in the stance.
Yeah, that's just typical.
Yes, yeah. Good swing. Okay, so I'm going to hand you this one. Slightly different shaft than this. We're changing the weight up here for you.
Okay.
Good to swing that. Good strike. Just came out a little bit low. Now, again, talking that second shot, when we have something that's easier to hit in general, but also keep that ball flying a little bit straighter towards that target.
Yep.
Again, that's how we score. That's how we set ourselves up to score. Good. So keep this one forward in the stance. Yep. Just trust that swing. There you go. There you go. The biggest thing why we, want to stress keeping it forward is that's going to control the amount of loft you're going to hit it with. So these have plenty of loft to help us get that ball in the air, but playing it back, we're typically going to get those hands forward, the shaft forward, and it's going to come out low.
Yeah.
You'll find the most success when you hit it up in the air, right?
Yeah.
So keeping that ball position up in the stance is ultimately the biggest thing to creating that height that we're looking for.
Should I try to bring that ball closer to the front foot?
You could. Again, more height will only help you. It keeps your ball in the air longer.
You want to try that or what?
Yeah, try a couple there.
Okay.
When that ball gets to the ground, yes, good ball. I'm okay with that one leaking a little bit right. That was a great strike. One more there.
Try one more?
Yes, sir. Good. Really good. All right, my friend. Now we're going to switch into that 5 wood.
Okay.
How'd that feel?
Good. They all feel good.
Good.
Yeah.
Everything should feel a little bit easier, lighter than what you're coming from.
I think I'm trying to force it too much.
Yeah.
Because of the old clubs.
Yeah. Again, you had to learn a new game as you've kept progressing with those over the years.
Plus my age,
Yeah. Now we're going to build you up something that's just that little bit easier to hit.
Okay.
Again, it being a condensed bag, you might want to add some clubs as you start to see any possible gaps.
Yeah.
Really easy. We can add some stuff for you. All right. Let's start here. So that's the Black Ops 5 wood, or the Wildcat 5 wood, my bad. Again, following the same idea as everything else you've hit. Low center of gravity makes it easy to launch. A little bit larger head there to make it easy to align, and ultimately something that's a little bit lighter just to make it easier to swing.
Should I keep it in front?
Yes, definitely. Good swing, Tony. Hand stayed open just a bit, but good move.
Whoa.
That's all right.
Wow.
Good swing. And you can see, again, just off the deck as well, how easy it is to get that club up into the air.
Right.
How's the weight there?
It's all right.
Okay. Last one, Tony, and then I'm going to switch it up a little bit. Good. Now, do you feel like that heel strike's sometimes common to miss it on the face?
Yes.
Okay. All I would say there, we may be setting up just a little bit close to it.
Yeah.
Give yourself some good space between you and the ball.
Okay.
Let's see, one more.
Okay.
Great ball. You can tell you caught more of the center of that, right?
Yes.
Yes. So now you see that distance go way up. There's 147 yards going 172.
Whoa.
Yes. And the biggest thing is all we're doing is letting this club head work for us.
Yep.
By getting that ball just right to the center of the head. Smash factor is 1.46. That is fantastic for a 5-wood coming off of the turf with not being teed up.
Right.
But that's where we want that to be, right there, right? Okay. You're going to have your 6 hybrid coming in the 160s. This comes in at that 170 range. Keeping that idea of ease of play, something light, something easy to launch, it flows through the whole Wildcat set. And what we're going to finish on is the driver, which, again, encompasses all of that. Something that's easy to launch, easy to play. Let me see you hit your driver there for a few, Tony. Good swing. Good ball. Driver typically come out a little low.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes if there's something in front of me, I hit it.
Yeah, and that's even with, playing a higher tee height like you do. Okay. Good. One more there, my friend. Good. Okay, so let's talk about what we see there.
Okay.
On average, we're looking at about 143 yards of carry going 170. There's more than that in the tank just based off club head speed.
Right.
Again, it's the same idea as everything we've done, and it's getting you the right setup, something built for the swing. So what we see here, we've got a driver. This is going to be a little bit stouter for you. Again, something indicative of 11 years ago, right? Yeah. And then just some older technology. Right. We're going to put you in that Wildcat driver and see what we do. Okay. Good. Now we got through it. There we go. So very first swing. Now we're out to 186. You've added 16 yards on top of your driver already. Good launch, 17 degrees. One more there. Yeah, the thing we love about this Wildcat line is, it's effortless launch. You've launched all of these exceptionally well, and it's your first time swinging it.
Yeah.
It's a confidence-inspiring head.
You think I'm forcing it too much?
No.
Okay.
Look at what you just did there, 191 yards, and it looked like you barely swung at it, right?
Right.
So look at this swing. What we did there was optimal, and what that means is you're essentially squeezing as much out of your swing as you can. Yeah. Again, you were swinging your driver about the same speed, but we were living at 170, leaving a lot on the table. You're almost carrying at 170. You're 162 in the air, going 191 yards. And two of the biggest factors to distance, again, is going to be that height and ball speed. Your ball speed is at 111, so at the upper end of where TrackMan wants to see you. And your height, you're in that blue mark there. You're flying in that optimal range. Okay. Now, I want to compare that to the, again, same head, just a different shaft.
Okay.
Good swing. That sounds good, doesn't it?
It does.
Very good ball. 183. Very good. Okay. So again, great comparison. Now we'll take a look at the data here. So look at your driver. So ping, we're looking at 73 club head speed. Again, it is heavier. So that's why we're seeing this speed difference. But 73, 105 ball speed. Efficiency, you're at 1.43. So that told us, okay, there is some being left on the table. spin 3,300, and then we look at the main numbers, right? Carry in total, 143 going 170. We look right here at the Wildcat. On your best 3, you're sitting at 1.49 smash factor. You are right there on the cusp of perfect. 2,400 spins, so you're almost losing 1,000 RPMs there, which is good because that's how our ball is going to keep rolling and running.
Right.
And then 152 carry, picking up 18 total yards at 188 on average. And you had your long ball in there in the 190s.
Yep.
You can see the benefit of light, how it helps with speed and creating distance and launch. Getting that ball in the air, getting it to launch, and keep a good height the whole time is how you squeeze out as much distance as possible.
So getting that feel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. And
Swing feel.
For you, the biggest thing again is wanting to take that ball position from being off the back right, which again was a swing to work with what you had. You were working around it, to moving it, forward off that front foot, so we can swing up on it and easily launch that ball.
Right.
So good.
Yeah. Good.
I like it.
To be honest, I'm really blown away with the Wildcat fullback set from PXG. After seeing my dad's fitting numbers, it's clear the Wildcat really is the best game improvement golf club set, and its driver is no joke. Guys, I hope you enjoy this one. If you can do me a favor, can you like and comment down below what's your thoughts on the PXG Wildcat fullback set? Would you ever buy a set of golf clubs, or would you rather just individually piece it out? I would love to know. But if you want to see what happened when I got fitted for the new Black Ops driver from PXG and was in a PXG commercial for like a millisecond, then check out this video right here, and I'll see you out on the course.